Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Missouri State Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense will have the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sun.
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride Davis here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Gets it out quickly. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great. Maybe the quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This one's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's good.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him, and still...
It's a single. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air. It's Grimes. Good timing on the quick out. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
How about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get a nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Kentucky's offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
and they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
What you talk about in defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything.
He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The Bears get enough to move the chains. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Turnover can swing momentum. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. This offense has it with really good field position. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Face the grab, almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Using his leg, it's Cheer. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Right there. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here. After the run, now the throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Puts it out of the air. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running back searching for a hole. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Caught over the middle, it's Joyner. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going over the top. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Floyd. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop right in the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hilltoppers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to try that. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his hand. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
Looking to pass. It's Grimes. And he's got it.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. It's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Boyd. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. It's a 1st down. They'll try to freeze him with a fake spike. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Great job by the defense not being fooled by the fake spike. There's more and more teams running this play now, and the defense was ready for it.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him down with this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game all tied up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staff with respect to...
That's not the start they hoped. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Give to the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Well, the offense is trying to get it done on the ground there on third down, but they just can't seem to make it work because of how physical the defense has been, guys. It's made this offense very one-dimensional. I mean, the only way it seems they can move the football is when they try to throw it.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it. First down and more. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field. Well, they come up short. It's now going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north to get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't give up that big running back getting downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big time fourth down and short field.
Tackle was made at the 22, and a nice 10-yard pickup there.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right place.
It's complete to the run. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He snagged him, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hilltoppers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fine play action. Close to the marker is Washington. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now a throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete downfield. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. The give on the option. He breaks the tackle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Defense right.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's cheap. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. The RPO possession, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gonna run it. It's cheap. Spins away from the defense. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Toss the pass. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Looking to get in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Grimes. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in. I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploring through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ellison. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The give from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Grimes. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And this one is perfect. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's got it. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Drives it back and leaves it on the option. Down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here.
And closer with a touchdown. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Grimes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Bears have taken it inside the 20. On the run, it's Ellison. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Touchdown, Bears! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. To throw, it's Grimes. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Missouri State. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
He wants to throw. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Here's the hit. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Formations 1 deep. Touchdown, Topper. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass. The poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let it go later.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like, these rules Gotta go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, gotta come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you gotta go execute.
So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. This quarterback part of their running game. They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Back to throw, it's Grimes. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snaps it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Trying to march in. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's hard